Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dash here, back to another video actually relating to PRC today. And the reason this video is only relating to PRC and not actually playing it or doing anything inside of it is because today we are going to be going into the PRC Discord server, also known as the police roleplay community, and we're going to be taking a look at the suggestions channel inside of the Discord server, where people in the server, literally anyone, can make a suggestion in that channel, and depending on how many star reactions it has, it will have a higher chance of being implemented and added into the game. So for example, let's say literally anyone, so let's just say me. So I'm in the PRC Discord server, I go over to this PRC suggestions channel, police roleplay community, that's what PRC stands for, and I just type a random suggestion. Also, for some reason I'm wanted, I don't know, but yeah, anyways, I type a suggestion, right? And let's say my suggestion only gets 10 stars, and my suggestion is like, I don't know, like add a new car in the game, add a new gun in the game, add a new like clothing, I don't know. This is just a complete example, by the way. And what is happening? Why do I keep hitting stuff? And since it only gets 10 star reactions, which is basically you click the star reaction if you think the suggestion is good and it should be added and implemented, and if you think it's bad, you just don't do anything at all. You just like don't click the star or anything. But yeah, if it only gets 10, it probably won't get added at all. Normally the suggestions I get added are normally ones with like hundreds of stars and more, and they're normally ones that get like reposted a lot. So yeah, that's what it is. You just post a suggestion in there, hope that other people think it's good as well as you do, and yeah, if other people think it's good, they'll start, and then it gets implemented in the game. And yeah, that's basically what this is. And to this video, we're actually going to be like reviewing them. We're going to be like looking at them, giving your opinion on them, thinking about if it's good or not. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video now. Okay, so the first actual suggestion that we have here is from Ethan0124, and he's saying to be able to customize, he says custom, but I think he means customize your guns with sights and other attachments. So like attachments to your guns, like sights, barrels, maybe custom ammo. That would be cool though. Custom ammo, like ammo that does more damage, ammo that's quieter. That would be cool. I think that'll require, like, that would be a long update. That'll take a long time because they have to implement all the code and stuff. But like sights and barrels would be cool. Like barrels that reduce recoil, like a sight. So a sight, obvious reason. But yeah, I think this is good. I think this is. I'm gonna start this actually, which means I think it's good. I think this will be really cool to have in the game. Have custom attachments on your gun. So yeah, that's really cool. So here we're looking at another suggestion by Mighty Lobster _gaming, and they are saying that there should be a special lockpick added into the game to break into and steal cars, which would work for all vehicles such as police as well. So I think this is really cool. And something else I actually wanted to add is, I think, for example, you know how in the trunk you can like have stuff in there? If somebody has stuff in their trunk, you can be able to like break into it. I think that's what they meant. You can take stuff. So let's say you have like an AK in your truck. Trunk of your car, and you also have like what else? Like what, a lockpick? Yeah, you have an AK-47 and a lockpick in the trunk of your car. Someone can use their special lockpick, which I would assume would be a pretty hard mini game, because like, you know, for the normal lockpick into house, it's like a mini game. It's like relatively difficult, depends on which one you choose. It would be like a hard mini game because you're breaking into another player's stuff. You can like break into their stuff and their car. You can drive their car, and yeah, you'd just be able to go into their trunk, take whatever you want, and also be able to drive it. Like you can hijack the vehicle, be able to just take their vehicle and drive off. The only problem with this though is, what happens if they want their car back? What happens if they just go into the civilian spawn and just spawn their car again? Would you just lose the car? Would you like wasted your money on the lockpick? That's a concern. But overall, this is pretty cool. You just have a little mini game on it to break in. This is a pretty cool idea. Well, it's just one small minor flaw which could be solved easily. So yeah, I'm gonna start this. This is pretty cool. Okay, so here we have another suggestion by Vietnam player, and they have a bunch of R's at the end of their name for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, Vietnam player, they're saying cops can be killed no matter if they have guns on them or not. Cops without guns can't be damaged, and they're literally gods. So I understand what this guy's saying. That is pretty true, and this actually has happened to me a lot. Like, literally, when I'm a criminal, like, you should be able to just shoot cops. They're on the opposite team, and it's very obvious if they have the intention to arrest you. They're like chasing you with their sirens on, and they're just chasing you in general. Like, they get out of the car and they follow you, and like, literally, you can't shoot them. Like, it's crazy. Like, they're literally gods, and they can only be shot if like they shoot you back, or they have like their handcuffs out. And the thing is, like, they're only gonna pull their handcuffs out if they're close to you. So it's just kind of weird. Like, they should be shot no matter what, because they're literally cops, right? And we're criminals, so we just should be able to shoot them. So yeah, this is valid. Okay, so here we have a suggestion by Jado, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, _N, and they're saying that there should be radios in the game for civilians, a permanent one, like a scanner. Scanners are not permanent though, so I'm not sure what he means by that, and a 5-minute cooldown. I don't know what he means by that either, but he's basically just saying there should be a radio for civilians, just like how there is a scanner, but a scanner is not a radio. So I don't know why I mentioned scanner. But for the LE teams, or just let's just talk about the police team in specific, there's like a radio in chat where only the police team can talk to each other, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because they're police, they can like plan stuff in there, even though that doesn't normally happen, but it's still there. But this guy's saying that there should be one for civilians. So I'm not sure why that would be the case, because that's not, there's no real purpose in that. Like, maybe he means a radio for criminals. I could understand radio for criminals because they're also trying to plot and plan things against police. But for civilians, why would the civilians need a radio? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, if two people just want to chat, like a radio for civilians, they can just use the normal chat, like, because they're civilians, right? They're not doing anything wrong. It doesn't matter if the police know. Like, if you're a civilian and you want to do something, just call. You have a cell phone. So I think this doesn't have a lot of stars for a reason, because like it's not really necessary. I mean, a radio for civilians, that doesn't sound very practical, and I feel like this would be a waste of time for the developers to make. So yeah, no star for this one. This one's kind of weird. Okay, so here we have another suggestion. This is going to be the last one by Lowrider 2017, and he's saying that there should be a security civilian job team in the game, added into the game and implemented into the game, and they should be allowed guns, obviously, have access to enter the bank employee areas. Yeah, that would make sense since they're security. And this would also apply to a jewelry store, because like security for jewelry and bank, that would make sense. Access to LEO radios. So I think that's just radios for like the police teams and the sheriff teams and other stuff like that. Sorry for the sorry for the dog barking outside. I can't do anything about that. But they also have 2 vehicles, a Crown Vic and Explorer. I'm not sure if those are already existing vehicles in the game, or that's like another suggestion. But yeah, those are the 2 vehicles the security has access to. They have zip ties, which can detain criminals, not arrest, only detain on the property of the bank and jewelry store, which does make sense since, you know, they're security, they're not actual law enforcement. So they detain them and wait until the actual proper the proper police get there and arrest them. They have a taser and pepper spray, which also makes a lot of sense. And this removes the ability to own guns at the bank job, since this job exists. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, the only problem I have with this though is if, for example, they're just camping, right? So how are criminals supposed to rob the bank and the jewelry store if they're just camping, right? But overall, this is pretty cool. With some revision and some edits, this could be a pretty cool suggestion. So yeah, this is a W. And yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. Those were all the suggestions that we went over in the PRC Discord server. Let me know if you guys want a part 2, because this is actually really fun to review these suggestions and just give my overall opinion on them. This is just like a really fun video to make. And yeah, if you guys can make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, hit the like button, share this video, comment on this video. I'll thank you guys so much for all of that, and yeah, peace out.